Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I'm Fleet Admiral Tirak, somewhat behind enemy lines, although we've kind of engulfed this planet, in the heavy battlecruiser USS Green, along with my destroyer buddies Argus and Montgomery. So, as you can see, the situation at hand, we have almost succeeded in totally cutting off this Klingon planet. We still have to finish taking this tile, and the Klingon Empire, not looking so big nor Empire-like anymore. So let's jump right back down to it. We're going to continue this long war patrol, even though the Argus has a little bit of damage, and kick some butt. Oh! Oh! This is the homeworld! We shouldn't. We really shouldn't. We're going to. So this is apparently Konos. Okay. We have arrived at the enemy homeworld. If we capture it, we will have won a great victory. Who do we have to support our operations? Over here we have the Hydrons in the HMS Magnificent, HMS Fearless, and HMS Majestic. Over here we have more Hydrons, HMS Battle Axe, HMS Perseverance, HMS Invincible, squaring off against a light cruiser, a heavy cruiser, and a heavy cruiser. This apparently is the biggest one that I can see. So, yeah, looks like we're about to, looks like we're really about to get stuck into it. What else we got? Oh, we got another group showing up. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser, light cruiser. Is this going to be just a bunch of cruisers defending the home planet? I'm expecting a battle group to show up from over here. Wow. Didn't actually expect this to be Konos. I suppose I should have given the position in the Empire that it was in, but still, there's just something kind of like, wow, really? About the whole thing. So this group appears to be fully... Oh, I am behind. I should have thought of this. Yeah. Let's speed up to speed 15, I guess. And, power to the forward shield. So, this is what we've got to fight. This is what we've got to beat. If we take this, I don't know if we actually take the planet. It may be a homeward assault, but as far as I know, normal game rules apply. You gotta flip it to neutral and then flip it to yours. We will definitely see. I intend to focus all my firepower on this KDX. Although the D6UX, I think, is the carrier. So focusing on him, well, might be a better idea. He's got 6 heavy weapons. I think that puts him at battle cruiser. Well, 6 plus the 2 drone launchers. They don't really count. But I guess that puts him into battle cruiser territory. So he is probably our counterpart. And we're going to... Good. And now we're going to switch off on the other side so that our Gatling phasers can fire at these guys when they get into range. Yeah, just like that. Alrighty, good. Oh god, we lost a shield already. Not so good. I am going to offline the starboard firing photon computer, which is the wrong one. Nice. We've already managed to take one out. We did take some pretty rough hits from those fighters. Not gonna lie, we are down quite a bit of power already. But we did only lose one shield. Gonna slowly... Droid Slayer is a little bit closer. Oh, never mind. Of course we're gonna pick on Incomparable. First of all, he's closest. And second of all, well, he's crippled. Okay, good. Took him out. On to the next one. Not the planet. We don't need to worry about this yet. There is, however, a D5 out here, which seems kind of pointless for me to swing out. I am, after all, a battle cruiser. I should be focusing on other heavy cruisers. But when you pass that close in front of me, I kind of have to. I think there's something in my contract that says if you get that close, I have to shoot you. Anyway, lining up here. Still need to keep on top of these patch repairs. Work on those phaser X's. They are important. Can't afford to ignore them. Lay into. We're going to pump the speed up just a little bit. Get some good phaser G shots right through the back. The reason why we're keeping in this steady port turn is because it keeps our weakened shield away from the enemy, which, as you may imagine, is a little bit important. No, we're not going to have to run into it. Majestic took the blast for us. And we will have heavy photon torpedoes available shortly, which we're not quite in range to use them effectively. Oh, no, he's turning back into the fight. We definitely will get a shot off with these things. I've got one ready. Haha, that did it. Unfortunately, we did waste a little bit of fire. And 2 more missed shots from one of the destroyers. Not sure which one. I'm going to guess Argus. Just because his name comes to mind most easily. Another photon torpedo from us. Totally missed. The one downside to having 3 photon torpedoes on a single hardpoint when you've got 6 in total is you can't shut off 2 at a time, which is kind of more what I would want to do. Or in this case, I'd want to shut off 4. But we're working on it steadily. More patch job to the warp engines. Another photon torpedo, another miss. We've got a couple of more phasers coming up. There he goes. He has just lost shields on this side. He is not long for this sector at all. There it goes. That is the last defender ship, folks. We are down to the planet. Ooh, Argus has taken... Oh, never mind. I was worried for a moment. I was like, oh my god, Argus, where did all of your front shields go? But no, Argus is fine. Mostly. Yeah, mostly. Speaking of mostly, where is... Whoopsie! We lost one of our destroyers. In the melee, I didn't quite notice. I am not a good fleet admiral. Full speed! Probe, what do we got? I didn't see any shields. That doesn't mean they're not there. But I didn't see any. We'll go ahead and bring these photon torpedoes back online. Prep the proximities. All of them missed. Great start. Does not have shields though. Instantly started taking damage. So this siege is just going to be, well, pretty normal siege. Slow down time just a bit while we get into position. Yeah. Things are going good. How many troops do we need to knock off this block? Quite a few. So we're going to keep getting in there. Going to keep closing on the enemy. And we'll just let all our weapons do the talking. And now we will increase in speed. And just keep firing everything we've got. And I'm almost satisfied with how close we are. That's one more. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with this. Now we just begin merciless bombardment. Did I not switch you? I did not. Steady, continuous, merciless bombardment. Beam over the troops. Capture my planet. Yep. Konos being secured right here. I'm not going to bother shooting because, you know, at this point we are just waiting for the numbers to tick down in our favor. They have got nobody. It's just a matter of securing things. Come on, take the whole thing. There we go. Homeworld captured. It's even got a special marking on there. Could this be it? If it is, well, this is going to be a rather short episode. Enemy homeworld has been subdued. 270 prestige, 400 bonus prestige on top of that. The enemy homeworld does not look subdued to me. Just gotta put that out there. Pop up here for a patrol. Pardon me, something in my throat. Anyway, so it looks like things are not over for us, although I hope we get something really cool out of that. It's a trap. That's some trap. I'm not particularly impressed with their trap. I give them a C-, because this trap, well, it's not a well thought out trap. Prep a scatter pack. So the plan, as far as I can tell, is just going to be fly in here, knock him out, then him. They are decently armed, I'm going to assume. But, with that said, well, yeah, with that said, I'm not super worried at this moment. Because, come on, it's a single heavy cruiser and a single light cruiser. DWV, that's going to be, what? I think 4 disruptors and maybe 4 missile launchers? I'm not sure. I'm slowly trying to learn. I know that the F5 is their frigate type. So at this point we are slowly, but we should probably really pick up some speed because we don't want to fight them both at the same time. That would be suboptimal. How long until that scatterpack is armed? Shortly. Scatterpack will indeed be armed shortly. So we're going to gain some speed out of this, increase the closure rate. Destroyer is having a bit of trouble keeping up.
Scatterpack standing by.
Why not? Why the heck not? So 4 missile launchers, and he turned, and we laid into him. Oh, we really did lay into him. Okay, so all the way down to a speed of, we'll call it, here's good. Yeah, crippled right there. Call me One Run Charlie. Charlie's not my name, but it sounded good. And he dumped a scatterpack, or a weasel. I can't tell which. What is it? What is that thing? It's not a weasel, I can't select it. So, lay into him with the full might of the Federation. And this... Troops. All Marines. You're done. Focus on you. And you match my target. Photon torpedoes are almost ready for another run. And I think we are going to make full use of our phasers on this one. It's getting a little bit important at this point to make sure that we've got everything available. Oh, here they come. Oh crap, I can't show that side. I can't show that side. Ooh, right through. We're in trouble. Okay, we have some, and by some I mean quite a few, problems. But I'm going to call that range. Did some good amounts of damage. Set them back to normal. How are they doing in terms of troopers? That's almost manageable. So, fleet-wide orders, capture. And we're going to set this up for a successful capture attempt. And yes, we are slowly trying to pick off one more Marine. There we go. Send 4 over. Check you. Yeah, you're just a matter of time. So, that's going to be pretty much all dealt with very shortly. New orders will be to fire only on my command. And we will begin the process of steady disengagement. They really have been... Oh, we got him. Bridge taken. Just waiting on him now. Full speed ahead. Yet another ambush that, well, we captured most of the people involved in the ambush. So we're going to drift around, just killing time. Got the ship dancing a little bit. Yeah, you're done for, buddy. It's all over. There we go. Captured a planet? Not really. Captured 2 more heavy cruisers. Well, a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. So, I would say we're doing pretty good. And how much did we make for that? Please, lots and lots of money. I have it. Minus 450. I hate it when it glitches like that. I really hate it. But we have completed the encirclement. We've also got to get the heck out of here. This may have been a mistake. No, it was not. We can skip it. Home. Supply yard. This is worth 377. Just keep that in mind. Shipyard. It's not going to be enough. Even if there is an XCA, it's not going to be enough. If we sold our current battlecruiser, we could get a dreadnought, but that's totally pointless. Okay, give me just any kind of X ship. It's not a frigate. Any X ship that's not a frigate? No, just the XFG. XCF just showed up. That's a fast cruiser. But advanced missile frigate that's just not worth it. So we're going to patch, admin shuttles, some spare parts, a mine. We're going to buy all the Marines, because Marines are just too useful not to have. Missiles, we need more of them. Thank you. Shuttles were topped. You need a couple of shuttles. The clock just ticked over. You can tell because the game stuttered a little bit. Ooh, you have no Marines. Not good. Not good at all. What if the enemy boards you? That would be bad. I would lose a ship for no reason. Spent quite a bit of money there. Since the clock moved on, I think I'm going to look real quick. We need an XDD. Come on. Be a nice game. Game is like, no, you have wasted too many of them so far. Okay, fair enough, game. It's a diplomatic delivery. We must go on it. Hopefully there will be no battleship, and if there is, we will just race to the edge of the map. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser. And increase speed. Up to 9 is what I got it. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Anything else? Nothing else? Ooh, this type does not show up very often. This is actually the light cruiser normally in the Klingon fleet, but here it's a heavy cruiser. And it's got that... It's sort of like a demi-Romulan design. Because you know how we've seen the proper Romulan designs with the swept up wings that put the things up top like that? He's not quite there. But hey, who am I to judge? Gonna turn on him. We will increase speed of time because, well, I don't feel like increasing actual speed of ship. Partly because I like having hilarious amounts of shield reinforcement, and because, wow, you're really separating each other. If you're gonna go that far apart, I will focus on a light cruiser first and then have a pop at you. I get the feeling I'm missing something. What are you? Drones. Okay. I'll take drones. He's a drone cruiser. Not even what I would consider a super dangerous drone cruiser. You're also a drone ship, and you have a ton of missiles. And here they all come. Point defense systems, activate. Kill them all. Oh, we took some on the nose, and he scatter-packed. Turn harder, turn harder. Ouch! You jerk. Okay, so we lost our front shield, and we lost our forward starboard shield. Not exactly the best place to start from. Oh, well, apparently his defenses are on the fritz. So that's pretty good. How are you? You have a... Oh, you're a Merv. Crap. So he will be able to pump out a lot of firepower, and in fairly short order. So, weapons. Deploy a mine. Increase speed. And offline. Now why would we do that? Because of this. Pop! That's right, people. Mines kill drones. Fairly effectively. Mines are also pretty effective at killing out fighters, because they deal a decent amount of damage. And as you can see, mines can also be used as sort of like an extra screw-you weapon. Oh, he's a burning wreck. He still has too much crew on board. So we're cruising now at a speed of, we'll pump it up to 16. I think we can afford that. One of these is going to pop. That one popped. So I'm going to see if I can't get away with doing just this. Haha, we could. Nice. We will let the point defense take it on the side. See just how effective those G-type Gatlings are. And come around. Let the other G lay into him as best as we can. We have a heavy phaser I want to get on target, but I'm going to do that. He's outrunning me, and his weapons are charged. Ouch. That hurt. Not a huge amount, but it did hurt. So he's down to 3 to my 2. We've got him. This is one of the really cool things. Oh, crap! That hurt. Drone ships can maintain a super high speed because their heavy weapons don't cost anything to use. Drones reload for free. Depending on the type of drone launcher, it'll either reload once every turn, once every 2 turns, or twice in a turn. And then you have, the fun ones like MIRVs, which, well, launch 6 missiles out of 1 missile. Come on. Finish capturing. I should probably order him not to shoot, but, I don't think he'll kill it in time. Turn towards the conference planet now. Oh no. He wild weasel. He wild weasel and still got hit. Ouch. Oh, because he beamed out almost immediately. Yeah, that ship will be ours shortly. We'll have captured another vessel. We're going to have to go back in for a few more repairs and some resupply that I wasn't quite expecting. But that's an acceptable setup at this point because we're at a resupply planet. And hey, maybe another XDD will show up and we'll be able to fix our somewhat depleted squadron. I would almost accept just a Klingon stolen ship. I think it would be fine. Closing in. Increase speed. So we zip into this at a rate in which, well, is somewhat terrifying. Are they still shooting at each other? I hope not. Okay, slowing down time. Take a glance there. Look over here. 0 speed. Get ready on that crash stop. Crash stop! Scares me every time. Beam out the ambassador. We're all good. I don't know what we are negotiating here, but I'm assuming it's important. Like the Klingon surrender. It's not, but we can hope. I really hope... I'm really kind of wondering what that homeworld assault did. Like, what did we accomplish for winning it? Anything special, or is it just, like, nebulous? XCF, that's a fast cruiser. We saw you before. Nope, not there. Okay, supply. Patch. Patch. He uses mines like it's nobody's business. And a random shuttle, which you didn't even make use of. Shame on you. Miscellaneous, a mine, and 5 Marines. Shipyard. Yeah, nothing. No XDD that we really want. But we cannot wait. We must return to space. Do a mission here. We have to keep this round going. We have to keep the pressure on. Reduce them at every turn. For if we do not, they could come back. Okay, maybe they couldn't come back, but you get the idea. Deep Space Patrol. Increase to a speed of 9. Really? Orions? I don't care about Orions. They're boring. They have no charm, no spark, no sense of true rivalry. And a heavy cruiser over there. I think you're a carrier. I'm not sure, but I do think it. And a frigate. Okay, interesting. I'll turn this way. No, you're just sort of messing with me, aren't you? Back to normal speed, since we are shooting at each other after all. This fight could go really wrong. Or it could go really right. You know, we could be an optimist this once. Maybe you, Argus, can break off and go take on Mr. D6U. C-type. That's either the one that fires twice a turn or the one that fires every other turn. Because A is normal, B has 2 additional reloads. C is the one that fires... Wow, we missed with 5 of them. That was really disappointing. Like, really disappointing. because now I'm caught in a real rough spot to be in. Well, defensive. Everybody shoots at point blank defensive. Ow. All my phasers focusing on your fighters. Okay. Now that these guys no longer have huge fighter complements, we'll set up with this. We will also... yeah, we're doing good for that. By that, I mean power. He's going to overrun me, which is not fantastic. Especially because he's going to overrun me on the open side. Oh, but he's only got 6 phasers. Never mind. 7 phasers. Okay, he's dead. Forward shields are down. I hear a cloaking device. Are you two fighting? They couldn't be fighting, could they? I don't think they would. It'd certainly be pretty weird. Oh, yeah. Wrong button. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. Because I'm a little bit squirrely about showing, you know, my totally unprotected front end to someone else. There they go. He's gonna weasel right now. I thought he would weasel. I guess he just doesn't have one. But he does have a ton of tractor beams. Look at that. There we go. If you play missile race ships, one of the most satisfying feelings is to watch when the tractor beams start to fail, because they will try and keep those tractor beams on come hell or high water. And so when they lose a point of power, one of the tractor beams will go down, and then the second missile will hit, and then another tractor beam will go down, and the next missile will hit, and just watching sort of the chain reaction cascade that occurs. It is such a good feeling. There. We did take some hits. It did take something out of our armor, but it doesn't look like it dealt any actual damage. So I'm feeling pretty confident to press on again. I would like to avoid shipyard assaults. I do find them boring. I don't think anybody around here enjoys shipyard assaults very much either. They are rather slow. Increase speed. And of course, the red alert. Everything good on the repair screen. Marines, I can't even see the number of Marines I have. This game definitely needs to be remade with some UI updates. Come on, some imaginary publisher who wants to make awesome money on an awesome Star Trek game. Give us something updated. Higher graphics. New UIs. More complexity. Definitely more complexity. I'm a huge fan of more complexity. Ooh, you're an X-type. You not so much. So we've got this is actually going to be kind of nasty, isn't it? So the probe should pass close enough to give us a good idea. He's a D7L. I want to say L is leader, but I could be wrong. This drifts by. What do you got for me? Drones. And missiles. Okay. I was expecting like a ton of heavy disruptors or something. Not the case. He's mostly drones. Drones we can handle. We would be able to handle them better if we had 2 destroyers, but, you know, some things are luxuries we just can't have. We are probably not getting a missile barrage through on this heavy cruiser back here. For the simple fact of the matter is, well, you saw he had 4 anti-missile defense systems stacked up at a single hardpoint. That's always pretty much a surefire way of saying, oh, I'm not getting through it at all, am I? Him taking his pod shots at maximum range. We are going to prep. Yes, we overloaded them. Don't tell nobody. We don't use this very often, but when we do, it tends to have a pretty big effect. One of the reasons we don't use it very often is because it requires a certain amount of micromanagement that I just don't want to deal with. Ooh, he's got a lot of rear-firing Gatling phasers, same as us. XDG, that's a guided destroyer. Oh, you saved your fire until the right moment. I'm so proud of you. Punching through front and back. I will let you draw your own conclusions about that one. But yeah, safe to say, we did that. Not super worried about you to the point where... Offline. 1. Normal phasers, please. And in fact, I intend to take advantage. I didn't hit what I wanted to hit. What do I want to do, as probably is clear by the fact that I'm holding on the screen, I want to cause one more crew loss, and I want to capture the ship. He will no doubt shoot this down. Yeah, there we go. So I want to get a little closer, just a little closer. Oh, he times it so well. Go Marines, go, go, go! Okay, we've got you. Now we're on to you. Focus fire on the D6, D7L. Photon torpedoes are charged and ready. All 3 of them missed. Granted, I did fire it kind of long range for a heavy photon torpedo. They're not quite as stable as normal photon torpedoes. But still, I feel it was a little bit of a letdown. Oh crap. More speed. More speed. Never mind, didn't need it. We have fantastic heavy weapons. Well, not heavy weapons, light weapons. You're going to be a little bit more work to capture, aren't you? But I do want you. Don't get me wrong. I try to capture everyone I can. And he's burning speed a little bit. A little bit more than a little bit now. We will clear up more of his shielding. Yeah, still not quite enough. How long until I have you? Oh, soon. Very soon. For now, just ignore him, Argus. These are gonna hurt. I wonder, can I fire proximity from this range? No, it's within. 2 of 3. Much better result than the last time. Bridge taken on the 1. Now it's just this one to work with. Or you could just do that. I was trying to work him down, Argus. I suppose I can't be too mad at you. We are trying to win, after all. Still didn't take it. Pop back here. Do a mission. Patrols. Convoy raids take a while. I am sort of gravitating towards patrols. They sort of condense the experience a little bit, and I like that. Yeah, CLCX. Some kind of light cruiser carrier, light cruiser carrier? That's my guess. I'll take a look in just a second. USS Patton. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's a, oh, maybe not. Some kind of fast cruiser? Not really sure. Take this moment to buff that forward shield. What do we got? D5, XP, HF5, and... let's check the whole thing. HF5M3X. So yeah. Not quite an alphabet soup, I don't think. And he's a light cruiser. D5 XP. I'm going to say that you're more dangerous. I say this based on years of experience. No, I say this based purely on the fact that he looks like a newer design. Don't get me wrong, I do love this D5 design in-game, but... well, it just doesn't look quite as dangerous to me as this thing. Which, for some reason, always reminds me a little bit of the Vorchok from The Next Generation. Oh, he is an alphabet soup. Okay. That's fully acceptable. What do we got? A lot of point defense. We're not going to punch through on that. Boom! You know, because reasons. I think you're dead soon. We'll handle the K-Swifts. Yeah, he's done. So, Mr. What was your name? I'm sorry, I passed just outside of that range to read it. So sorry. Insatiable. That's an interesting name for a cruiser. I suppose on some level I want to say that it fits, because cruisers are always supposed to be like wolves of starships that dart in and out, fast, maneuverable, and deadly. But, well, it makes me kind of laugh a little bit. Okay. God, I waited. I did wait to see if you were going to shoot it a little bit. And he ended up killing everybody. Okay. And this final turn on is going to be the end of the line for him. Only one of those torpedoes in. Come on. You can be more accurate than that. And there's no chance to save him, so here we go. End of that mission there. Going through the galaxy, destroying all the things. Wonder whatever happened to that dreadnought. It's out there somewhere. I know it's out there, somewhere out there. Okay, well, this is where we're going to leave this episode for today. We have once again cut Kronos off from the rest of the Empire. Things not looking so great for the Klingon Empire, but then again, they haven't looked great for the Klingon Empire in a long time. Look at that. This is Kronos right here. And this is everything else. So they've got 2, maybe 3 stations and a planet left, and, well, Kronos. We will try and take Kronos one more time. If the tile doesn't flip by then, I'm going to guess that it's impervious, but we'll see. Until then, if you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.